Hey everybody, welcome to another day of our 30-day sadhana practice, where we are spending 5 to 10 minutes on the mat. Short, easy, sweet. Here we are. We are going to start today in easy cross-legged position. And I'd like you to, if you normally have the right leg in front, have the left leg vice versa. So whatever way is kind of like the funky or awkward way. Hands on the knees, sit nice and tall. Draw the belly to the spine so we know we're not falling into the low back here. Lengthen the crown of the head upward. Taking just a few breaths to center. And to allow whatever happened before class to fade away as we really feel into the body. Beautiful, blink those eyes open. We'll start with some Sufi grinds here. So we're gonna shift the body over to the left. Arch the back as you come forward. The chest is pulling forward here. Take it over to the right and then round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, take it to the side and forward. Exhale, round. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to take it the other direction. So going to the right first, forward, left, and back. Follow the breath, inhaling forward, exhaling round. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Inhale to a neutral spine, nice and tall here. Take that right arm to the right, fingertips facing up. Left hand can be either on your lap or on the mat beside you. And we're just going to take that left ear towards the left shoulder a couple of times with the fingertips facing up. Beautiful. Now fingertips face down, same thing. Notice the difference here. Beautiful. Now roll out that wrist out towards the side, one direction and then the other. Allow that hand to come down. Other arm reaches to the side, fingertips facing up. Again, right ear towards right shoulder. Just a couple times. And fingertips face down, same thing. Good. Now back to center, roll out that wrist. Taking a few circles in each direction. Beautiful. Hands down. Just take a second here. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, arms reach up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, take that left arm down, right arm reaches up and over. Now the tendency is to fall forward here. So peel the right shoulder back. See if you can't gaze up towards the ceiling on the inside of that bicep. And if you notice your right hip is not grounded, press a little bit into that left hand to keep the hips on the floor. Beautiful. Inhale, rise. Exhale, take it to the other side. Again, peeling left shoulder back, pressing into the right hand to keep the left hip down. Beautiful. Inhale, rise, and we'll flow it a couple of times. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lift. One more time each side. Exhale, take it over. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. This time we're going to exhale, and as we do, we're going to twist. So we have left hand back behind the body, right hand on the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin your twist. Gazing over the left shoulder if the neck allows. Beautiful. Gaze comes forward. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, take it to the other side. Right hand back behind, left hand on the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Back to center, arms lift. Again, we're going to float a couple of times each side. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the right. Remember, no rush here. So follow your breath. We're just syncing movement with the breath here. So if my cues are a little too fast or too slow, notice how the breath is and allow it to guide you. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands come down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to get into a little bit of some hip stretching. So you can face the short edge of your mat. We're going to bring the right shin forward. You know what? I'm going to do the other side first so we can see first. So right shin forward. Now we want it parallel to the top of the mat. So a 90-degree angle. And then peek at that left side. We want it another 90-degree angle here. So sometimes it's called the 90-90 stretch. Sometimes it's called deer pose. Either way, we're going to inhale, sit nice and tall. And if you're getting a lot of sensation in that back leg or hip, you can simply stay seated here. Otherwise, you'll inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold to your own degree. So depending on the tightness of the hips, it might be laying all the way down or just on the hands, maybe on a couple of blocks. And we'll hold this just for a couple of breaths here. Beautiful. Inhale to rise up. And you can either swap out the legs, or I'm just going to turn to face the back side of my mat. Making sure 90 degrees with both legs. Now this is my little owie hip here, so mine's going to look probably quite a bit different than yours. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold or stay. Listening to your body, not forcing anything here. One more round of breath. Good. Come on up. And then facing whatever direction you'd like, we're going to come onto our bum with our feet flat, knees bent, hands back behind for support. And we're going to plant those feet firmly and just take a few windshield wipers side to side. Again, noticing what your body is telling you. And if you have to slow down or back out, that's perfectly okay. Good. Let's take one more each direction. Good. Back to center. We'll do one more little pose here. So we're going to extend the left leg long, right knee bends. Now, if this is too much, you can sit up on a block or on a bolster or a pillow. Make sure that you're able to get your hips a little bit in between, or towards the mat, I should say. So the right foot is on the outside of the hip. We're not sitting on the heel. Now, staying strong in that left foot, meaning we're flexing and pulling the toes back. If you get a nice sensation in that right quadricep or front of the thigh here, stay. Otherwise, you can go back a little bit at a time, maybe onto the hands or onto the elbows. Breathe it in. Just creating some space here in the front of those thighs. And if it's within your practice, you can always come down to the back. Again, listening to your body. Beautiful. If you're lying all the way down, begin to make your journey back up. Once you're there, roll to the outer left hip, swing the right leg forward, and we'll switch sides. Left knee bends, right leg straight, long along the mat, flex into those right toes, and then either stay or go back to the hands, the forearms, or all the way down onto the back. Just take a few breaths here. Gently come on out of that one. Extend both legs long. Take an inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, you'll fold forward from the hip crease. You can grab onto the backs of the thighs, the calves, the ankles, or maybe you can get hold of the feet. Wherever you're at, maybe you want to walk those those hips back just a little bit. We'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull, knees stay down. Imagine pulling the chest towards the feet. Now, if your forward fold looks a little bit more like this, bend those knees to lengthen the spine and then fold. Okay, no rush. Keep the integrity of the spine here. Beautiful. Release that. Come on out and come to lying on your backs. Legs are long, arms are long. Allow the body to melt into the floor beneath you as you settle into Shavasana. Allowing yourself a few moments to not worry about anything left to do on your to-do list and just giving yourself gratitude for making it here today. Now feel free to spend as much time here in Shavasana as you'd like. And when you're ready, you can come up. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I can't wait to see you at our next mini practice.